and friends. We didn't intro our morning. We actually literally got up and stumbled downstairs to breakfast, as you will see here. So Jimmy and I are a little nervous about fish for breakfast. Troy's in it because he said it's fancy breakfast.
This is variety, all the different things. Miso soup is standard for everywhere, you know. No worries about that.
I don't know how to feel about this. This is a piece of salmon that's grilling on there. We flipped it over. Jimmy threw his on the table. So Jimmy's is all chopped up over there. Mountain yam and okra and seaweed. And it's slimy and considered quite good for you in the morning. Yogurt with a splash of blueberry. This is what they call, what do you call the trio?
Scudani.
Scudani. So these are little fish. They're kind of like those whitebait, but a different kind of fish. Clams, and it's been mixed with seaweed. And this is like soybean. And here's a piece of fish that's been formed and like pasted, and that's there. And then this is another like fish accompaniment. And then we have miso soup that goes in here. A couple little slices of seaweed sheets, some soy. We have a soft boiled egg with like a soup stock, and then rice. This is Jimmy's sister's favorite. This is umeboshi, right?
Boshi.
Boshi, umeboshi, which is like a really like salty pickled plum. And we have another sort of pickle product here, green tea, and then salad. So this is considered fancy breakfast. Troy's stomach's been a little south, but he's sure given it a good shot and trying. Jimmy was not mentally prepared for all the swimmers.
Last night, I was engaged in this on. This morning, I was not expecting all fish. So I have a mental hurdle to overcome. I'm building up to it.
Well, really, for me, I'm like, we ate your dinner. You're going to get to eat our breakfast.
Alright, so I'm gonna bite.
How about that? 2 minutes. Change. Well, this is a entirely different experience on the way back to Tokyo than it was to the onsen. Sorry. Taking basically a local train all the way there, which takes 2 hours, whereas the bullet train only takes almost an hour, not even an hour. So quite a big difference in time, but also quite a big difference in price. It's only going to cost us maybe, I'd say half the price, not even half the price of the bullet train to get home. But this is what it looks like. One thing that this train has is a bathroom. Let's go check it out. This is the bathroom. But like anything in Japan, technology. That's so cool. And the buttons over here, a little sink to wash your hands. It's pretty spacious actually.
We're back in Tokyo.
That was cheap. It was only 7,000.
7,000 or 700?
700, right?
7,000 is not cheap.
7,000 how much it costs on the bullet train.
Yeah.
Japan is big on festivals. Festival supply store, it's like a party supply store for the local neighborhood festivals. So they have like taiko drums, is that how you say that? Taiko drums. They have the drumsticks in here, they have the yukatas you wear, is that called flutes? legit mask from a festival store in Tokyo.
Turn him to the side.
How
He's
cool
for
is this?
fertility.
Yes, it is. 5184, but also prosperity. It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I've been collecting
Demons
masks
aren't
all
always
around
bad.
Asia. This is the last one in the collection unless I go to Hong Kong and find something else, which I'm not sure if they have or not, but so cool. You can even buy sticks, drumsticks for the taiko drums. We're trying to find a place that won't break the bank. It's good. It's gonna be a little bit difficult. Especially in a tourist area. Prices are somewhat.
Alright, so I got one of their like specialty dishes. Came with salad and miso soup. I don't like miso soup, so Jimmy gets that. But these are pork cutlets. And then under this omelet is actually rice with this yummy sauce. But Troy says they make it in a really cool kind of special way. So it's like a soft boiled omelet that they make special. Yeah.
Omurice, omelet and rice.
But they like split it, so he said it like lays
The way that they do it.
perfectly.
I got the same kind of thing, but it's the fried pork cutlet with miso soup. And you got the same thing, but
Essentially the same thing with a different cut of pork.
that was a great meal. Tasty, a little sweet. It wasn't a lot of room to record in there, so we just ate it. Didn't show you guys us eating it, but
Don't be mad.
rest assured, it was fantastic. Now we're gonna go do some shrining. Is that even a word?
Shrining.
Some shrining.
It's a verb now. This is kind of where Tokyo started. It was near here that these fishermen pulled up the statue of a Buddha. This was a few hundred years before Buddhism, we know from written records, was brought in from Korea, but this is the story. There was a reason to come here because it became a pilgrimage site. That's why this temple is here. The merchant class was kind of like the low rung of society. The samurai were on top. The farmers were the second because they fed people, they made food. Artisans created things, and so they were of social value. But merchants existed only purely for money. In Buddhism, desire and greed is what keeps you trapped in the cycle of rebirth and death, right? And money is a physical representation of greed, which is why samurai never touched money. Because there were lots of merchants around in this area, because it was a pilgrimage place. And if there's a pilgrimage spot, that means people are moving, and that means there's more commerce. So because they had money then, there was lots of entertainment to be had. That's why this area still has lots of theaters. It's got comedy shows, the traditional comedy shows, also bars and restaurants. This was a geisha district around here too. So the statue then that got pulled up, because this was just a swampy area, these fishermen pulled it up and they found the statue of the Buddha. They thought, well, we don't need this. They threw it back. They threw the net out again. They pulled it up again. They threw it back.
That's what they kept getting.
And this is because these things happen in threes. The third time that they pulled it up, there was an old man with him. This is significant. This is the gods telling us something. And that is the story of how Buddhism came to Japan. That statue then is here at Seiso Temple. This gate, it's the Kaminarimon, it's the Thunder Gate. So what do we present ourselves when we say Japan? And the architect who designed this, thought that he was a fan of this period of Japanese architecture. And so that's why this is what we think of when we think Japanese architecture. You go to other cities, you go to other temples, and it's literally because they came from different eras. Kaminarimon actually used to sit further back. You can see the roof. If you look down that alleyway, you can see that big roof there. That's the next gate. This gate used to sit back there, but one of the shogun was trying to demonstrate that he had enough clout that he could build a second gate. Moved it up. Moved this one so he could build a bigger, more impressive one back there. This was all destroyed at least once in the last 100 years, and they rebuilt it. But the architectural style stayed.
So if you're interested in a private tour of Troy, go ahead and contact us down below. He is very good, but he is not cheap. I will guarantee it. There are so many tourists here, especially those two. it's cut out quite a bit. It was pretty packed earlier.
Okay, friends. Something really important to note. They don't haggle in Japan. The price is the price. If you're at a market, if you're at a store, wherever, you pay, but they have marks.
What are we getting?
We're getting amazake, a fermented rice drink.
It's like this.
There's not alcohol in it, even though it has alcohol in the name of it.
It's supposed to be good for you. It's a little bit sweet, it's a little bit sour.
Okay. All right, let's see.
It should be warm.
It's warm. Does it smell?
It's a little sweet, it's a little sour. Very nice in winter.
Right. It's very sweet. I didn't get a lot of sour. That's good.
You can actually see some of the rice that's in it.
Yeah.
Kind of like rice. It's like a liquefied rice pudding. So Jimmy wants to get these swords for
I want to know.
I don't know which one.
our nephew, but we don't know which one. So Troy had a solution.
Yeah, how about that? or does that feel more traditional?
Oh my god.
Hillary's gonna hate us. We need to get one.
Sorry, Hillary.
I've seen these on lots and lots of videos and advertisements for Japan, so naturally I had to have one. It's mochi stuffed with custard topped with a fresh strawberry. This I got for Jimmy because he loves black sesame. So it's like a mochi that's stuffed with red bean paste topped with black sesame and then deep fried. Courtesy of Troy, he suggested this one. Is it not mochi?
I'm gonna make sure. That's not mochi.
It's not mochi? What is it?
Oh,
It's
yeah.
just breaded.
Okay.
No, it's good is what it is.
As good as what it is.
Whoa, Nick.
Let me see the inside. Yeah, that's red beans.
But good. It's tough
Yeah.
and chewy on the outside, but sweet on the inside. Not too sweet. It's sweeter than some things, but it's all in all, it's really good. The black sesame's awesome.
I'll take a taste.
How many times have I steered you wrong?
None. Mochi filled with custard, topped with strawberry. All right.
Good bite.
Yeah? What kind of custard is that? Let's see inside.
Oh my god.
Right, the tart of the strawberry.
Let's see
Man.
inside. What's inside?
It's like cream puff filling. I'm not even gonna share. Get this. They also have them stuffed with red bean, which isn't so bad because it's smooth. Amazing.
Looks like so basically it's just a rice cracker called senbei, right? Is that right? Senbei. And it's seaweed and
Dipped in
dipped in soy sauce. Not bad. It's like Oriental trail mix. I don't know how to say it. The long, puffy things, just like that.
The left hand is money. The right hand is friends. Money, friends. Both friends and money. Tell me my niece doesn't need this. It's Hello Kitty in a kimono.
So if you want, you can buy charms or relics here in any of these stalls. Like one for money over here, and there's one for like boosting business, one for exams, for learning, all kinds of stuff.
The Buddha they pulled up.
Well, the statue. Well, I don't know whoever sees the statue because nobody looks at it. Actually, that's when we were talking the other day about the connections or the mixing between Shinto and Buddhism. There's some great examples of that. If we go inside, we can see some of those. So, remember when I said that it was two fishermen and an old man that found that statue? Mm-hmm. So, those three men were deified, and that is the Shinto shrine where they're worshipped. But it's on temple grounds. It's that connection between the two of them. These are numbered drawers, and inside each drawer there are fortunes, right? And this has what are kind of like chopsticks that have numbers written on them. Okay. So it's 100 yen. Eventually, one of these is going to come out. So mine is 85, and then I got a box that says 85 here, right?
If you don't,
to prove it. And then you take the top one, the back, and that is my fortune. Hey, I got a good one. I'm gonna let you guess what that is.
2?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look at that.
I've had 2 other fortunes and they've both been good, so I'm a little scared. Look, 3 good ones.
English in the back.
Oh, it's English. Better fortune. Yes, I see your best. Quick side note, the ladies in kimonos, they rent those. And they're also all tourist.
All tourists.
Just PS.
Yeah,
You can rent one too if you want to.
It's like $30 to $40 for a kimono.
But I would feel weird. And ladies, I don't know if they'll have them fit us. So, just, you know.
Oh, I want to go in here. Oh, is it really? There's an owl on her head. So we left Asakusa, and now we're heading to Troy's Theater. We're going to watch a theater performance tonight. It's actually the opening night of their show, so it's going to be awesome. Got some free tickets, which is really cool. I'll link down below too. Make sure you guys can check it out. Support the arts.
Hey guys, we are back. We could not film in the play because, as some of you may or may not know, plays are actually copywritten. We couldn't film the play. It was really funny. It was so good. They did a great job. And then from there, we just had dinner with Troy and a friend of his that was in the play. Hi, Michelle. So it was really fun. We had a great time. So we're back home now. What's weird is we're starting prep to go home. Like, we're about to have to go do our last load of laundry.
Last laundry outside now.
Yeah, hang on. So this is our current situation. So like, Troy gave us this suitcase because he doesn't need it anymore.
My second cousin, my aunt gave it to me.
This is all the crap we've been living with. This is all we've purchased in Tokyo. Like, it got super real. So, dirty clothes. We're packing this up with the stuff we're not going to use. And then we start our journey home. So there you go. We're weirdly emotional about it. Do you think that's a fair word?
Yeah.
like reflective on our
Yeah,
year.
reflective is probably the proper word. How much we've changed.
How much we've changed.
And I'm sure, and the thing is,
Physically, emotionally, right? Spiritually.
Yeah, I'm sure that people watching our vlogs have seen us change over the past year too, which is pretty fascinating.
I bet you have. That's a good point. I bet you guys have seen us change this year.
Actually, comment down below. Like,
Yeah.
What do you think? Like, what I mean.
How have you seen us change this year? Or how do you think the vlogs have changed? Or how do you think age has impacted us this year? Because it has. I'm super emotional about going home. We're excited, but we're anxious.
My parents are excited. My family's excited.
It's been a great year, and I'm so proud of us, of what we've done and what we've pushed through and the hardships that we've had. We waged the war together, which I feel like a lot of people couldn't do. You know? And not a lot of people can be with their significant other 24 hours a day for an entire year. So I'm proud of us for that. More than anything, I'm proud of us for that. So we're gonna go do laundry. Tomorrow is our last day in Tokyo, so we have a list of fun things to do. We will vlog it. And then we get up at 5 a.m. on Saturday morning and start a 2-day journey home. Thank you guys so much for watching. We appreciate you guys sticking with us through this crazy last few days. We really appreciate you. So as always, please like, comment, share, and subscribe. And don't forget to check out the link in the description bar for our Pudgecast, which is our new podcast about travel and Chubby. We'll see you guys tomorrow.
Bye, everybody.
Good night.